let's go ahead and discuss what arguably could be called the worst investment in CSGO and how it actually has been rising more recently. You're probably well aware of how the market has been absolutely going nuts recently in terms of Stockholm and Antwerp just rising, but actually throughout the past few days, a lot of the biggest investments have actually been going down in price. This is noticeable when we go ahead and check out the Stockholm index, where you will see for the total of Stockholm, it sort of peaked out around the 23rd of January just a few days ago, and then recently has just been coming down. Very similar trends have also taken place for the index of Antwerp. This one also peaked out around the 23rd of January and has just been coming down ever since. This is where the RMR major collection on the market has actually been making some impressive moves, especially when you consider the very vast amount of supply which it has. Even though these released 2 to 3 years ago, there's still over 75,000 listed of just one capsule on the market. An insane amount of supply is out there for RMR, which did obviously lead to its demise. But when we go ahead and check out the RMR index, you will see it has been rising lately, essentially increasing 20% as a major collection in total. You see at the start of January, the total index for RMR was around $40, until now it has spiked all the way up over $51, which is actually some impressive moves when you think about RMR. It's sort of known to be one of the worst major investments, and it does seem like some investors are realizing how low of a price point some of these stickers are at, and are stocking up on them while they can. For instance, you take a look over here at the G2 Holo from RMR. This one has over 2,500 listings on the market, sitting at 18 cents. But this is where when you will check out its recent performance on the market, you will see it was pretty stagnant around 13 cents USD, started rising lately, hit 15 cents, and then started jumping all the way up to where it is now getting sold at over 17 and 18 cents on the market. Although this is just a few cent increases, is a pretty big deal for RMR, as with the crazy supply that it actually has, having price increases like this is pretty rare. For one which is a little bit more stagnant, let's take a look at the Spirit Holo. This one's sitting at 15 cents and has over 3,000 listings on the market. You see someone's just continually buying them up right now, but a month ago it was actually listed at 11 cents. It has now just been rising ever since, hit 13, to where more recently it has actually been getting sold at 15 cents USD. This is a 30 to 40% increase on the market, but as well there is also some foils going up, for instance like the Phase foil. This one actually has a surprisingly low amount of listings. It has 237 sitting at 89 cents. You will see a month ago it was sitting just under 70 cents, around 68 to 69 cents, started spiking up, eventually hit 80 cents USD, kept going, hit 90 cents, sort of slowed down, but more recently has been picking back up. It was even going through a little bit of a hype a few days ago, spiking up in price and hitting over $1. And another RMR sticker which is making some pretty nice gains is the Astralis foil. This one has 260 listings at 65 cents. And you'll see how it has been making some steady gains as well. It was sitting at around 45 cents USD, started rising upwards to 50 cents, eventually hit 60 cents, kept going to where now it is getting sold at over 70 cents USD, making some really impressive gains for RMR. I mean, if this continues up, you might see a lot of the early investors who got burned start to profit if they maybe held on. There's even a select few golds that are also increasing, like the Godsent Gold. This one has 86 listings at $2.18, and you'll see it went from selling at around $1.60 a month ago, and then started spiking, eventually hit $2 USD, to where now more recently it has been getting sold over $2.15, which is a huge change to what normally takes place with RMR and how it has just been continually going down in price. It's really nice to see RMR as a whole entire major collection sort of go up in price. It hasn't really recovered yet from its prices of when it's released, but like mentioned, if this keeps up, we could see RMR reach a profitable state. It's important to realize that this is most likely just a temporary hype, as with both Stockholm and Antwerp being at such inflated prices, investors are looking for other options, and then with RMR being at such low price points, it's at the point where a lot of these items can barely even go down that much in price, so their only other option is sort of just to go up. I personally am not expecting this to continue rising, but I hope you are staying hydrated. Until next time, it's been Water, and I'm out. Peace.